welcome to the podcast. My guests today I've got two folks here from the Crestline Economic Development team. I have over here to my left, which you see my hand rolling, those people watching this thing on YouTube, is Mr. Clayton Harold. Thank you for being here this morning.
Thanks, Dave.
And over here is my, I might as well say co-host. She's here so often. and then that's a compliment because she's very, very good. What is your name again?
Courtney.
Oh yeah, Courtney. What's that last name?
Moody.
Yeah,
You should tell by my attitude.
Yes, Courtney Moody. Actually, she comes on here a lot for the Council on Aging, but she is also a part of the Crestline Economic Development team. So I thought we'd start off with a little fun this morning. That's why I kind of went down this road, because people, were wondering, they probably thought, well, she's here more than the host. So that's pretty good. So that reminds me of the old days of Johnny Carson, but that's okay. That's
That's an issue, Dave. If she's here more than you are.
Yeah, I know. That's all right. I don't mind sharing the spotlight at all. Okay, I understand we got the 4th Annual Celebrate Crestline night coming up on April 24th. You guys want to talk about that, huh? What's going on?
Yeah, I can dive into that one. So 4 years ago, we started Celebrate Crestline Night, where we invite community organizations, we invite the village, we invite partnerships that we have through the county to come in and talk about the positive things that are happening in Crestline. This event this year is on the 24th of April at 7 o'clock. It's going to be at the Crestline High School cafeteria.
Oh.
So folks coming in, use the event entrance. If you're unable to make it, the Crestline Spark is going to be having that podcast. It was going to have it live streaming on their Facebook page that night. We've got more speakers lined up than like the last 3 years. So it should be an interesting night. I'm thinking it'll probably be an hour and a half. We usually get some themed cookies for that event and some water, so there's some snacks for some folks to have. But the speaker lineup includes board members from our group, the Crestline Community Development Team. We have the superintendent of Crestline Schools, Mr. Jim Saxer. He's going to be speaking. David Zach from the partnership is going to be speaking. Courtney's going to be speaking.
Of course.
On the Crawford County Council on Aging and their programs that they have going on in Crestline. Both police and fire chief will be speaking. And we've also got, Beth Ann Jarvis from the Galleon Crestline Chamber is going to be speaking. So there's a whole list of speakers. It should be a great night for folks to come out. There'll be a question and answer section as well of the event. So if anybody has any questions about what's happening in town, they're more than willing to answer those. So,
Shake Your Caboose fundraising event. I don't know if I've got to ease one into this. Who wants to handle this one?
I'm deferring to Courtney.
Yes.
Because I came up with the name.
Okay. Shake Your Caboose fundraising event.
So,
let's not get derailed with this.
Wow.
The development team, we've been trying to do a lot of things in the community, and we really wanted to come up with a big fundraising event so we don't have to constantly go out and do all these small things.
Yes.
We have something that we can count on and funds to count on to get projects done that we want to see done in the community. So that's where Shake Your Caboose comes in, because, it has to be train themed. It's Crestline.
Sure.
So we are planning this event May 11th at the Hub. Doors will open at 6. It'll start at 10, or start at 7. It'll be 7 to 10. And there's a lot of great things happening at this. We're going to have Baker 47 playing. It's a hometown favorite band right there. We'll have a silent auction, specialty drinks to go along with the theme, a grazing table of snacks. So we're really excited to put this event on at the Hub and for the community to come out to it.
Did you say a grazing table?
Grazing table. It's like a very large charcuterie board.
Okay. Don't throw around such terms like that. So, no, I'm just...
It's the new hip turn.
Yes, I know. What I would call them is cold cuts on a board. Okay. That's... And I'm an older guy, but, now everybody's got a fancy
Hey,
name.
I get it.
So,
and we're looking for partners and sponsors for this event, too, for either just a partner sponsor for the event or to provide silent auction items that we're going to have at the event.
Who do they contact if they want to...
Either one of us
Okay.
right here. Yeah.
All right. So I just want to know because, when we throw that out and we say, well, we're looking, for some help with that, well, you are the two that,
Yeah, or they can, if they have questions, they can reach out to us on our Facebook page too.
awesome. I was going to go down
Crestline
that
Community
road.
Development Team.
Now, you also have a concert series coming up.
Yes, we have a bigger and better than ever concert series coming up, Dave.
Bigger and better than ever.
We do. So
And that's not all.
Yeah, last year we renamed the concert series after Ralph Thelvet.
Okay.
He was very instrumental in the concert series in Crestline. He passed away a few years ago, so we named it after him. So it's the Ralph Thelvet Memorial Concert Series. We have added more bands this year than we've ever done in the past, thanks to a partnership that we've established with the Galleon Crestline Chamber. They do second Thursdays in Crestline. So they help fund some of these bands as well, so I appreciate their help. But we're starting off earlier this year, and we're ending a little bit later this year with the concert series. We've got the Getaway Band, we got Steve Brown and Friends, Tom's Kitchen Table, Captain Kurt, Baker 47, the Gatlins, we got Connie, David Berry Band, and a few others. And we work also with the American Federation of Music in Mansfield, and they're a funder of this too because they provide some grant funding for us. So we got some of the union bands with them. Steve Brown from over there, he's been fantastic to work with on this project as well. But we're moving all of the concerts from the gazebo by the hub to the corner of Seltzer and Scott Street now.
Okay.
So we're blocking off Seltzer Street in downtown Crestline. We did it as a trial last year,
Yes.
and it worked out so well. We're doing this year. So it works out with the Dora. We've got, as you know, we've got the Dora in Crestline, and we got new signs for that. So thank you to the Crestline Railroad Community Center for that. Boundary signs that look really nice. But we're going to allow Joey's and Mi Cerrito to open up as normal. And they were able to generate a bunch of business from that. People could walk out with their food or their drinks and sit and watch the bands perform. Plus, how high the buildings are allow for shade. So at the gazebo, you're in the direct sunlight. Now you're not. So it worked out amazing. So that's the new thing about the concert series. So I'm sure people will like them. And we've got other businesses on Seltzer Street that can benefit from it as well. So
There'll be lots of room to shake their cabooses.
yes. And Checkers Pizza's moving down on Seltzer Street as well. So folks can grab pizza and walk straight down to the concerts or stay there and hear the concert because of how the acoustics are from that area. So
Yeah, when you have buildings that are tall like that, then
Yeah.
it tends to, I guess the word I'd say is reverberate. I don't know how you say, but it's,
Yeah.
I'm not a sound guy, but I make a lot of noise, but it's not sound.
yeah.
At any rate, I'll tell you, that sounds pretty exciting. And again, it's something that people can get really
Mhm.
involved in, and that's pretty awesome, really. Mural project. You guys gonna have a mural project, huh? You both, so I'm looking back and forth, and you both are looking over to me like, what mural project?
We do have something in the works.
Okay, it's
a
in the
par-
works. Okay.
This is a teaser.
Yeah, it's a
Okay.
partnership with the Crestline Historical Society,
Oh, okay.
and it'll be somewhere in downtown Crestline.
So we have to guess about that. So that's good. So now that we've whet people's appetite and left them out there hanging, so that's good. That's a hook, what we would call a hook.
Yep.
So
More to come.
Yeah, more
and
to come.
like I said, and that's not all, like I used to say on the commercials.
Yep.
So good. So be looking, or you're going to be hearing about a mural project in Crestline. So we will just leave it there.
Yep.
Anything else that you folks would like to enlighten us upon this morning?
I think we kind of met or talked before the
Sure.
meeting and try to have what we wanted to talk about laid out. So I think we covered it all.
All right.
I appreciate the opportunity. Go ahead.
Yeah. The only other thing I'd say is anyone who's interested in joining development team or becoming a volunteer,
Good
like
point.
in our ranks that we can call upon when we have big events and need more help, reach out to us on our Facebook page or reach out to one of our members and, we'll get you involved because there's always something for someone to do.
I'm kind of ignorant of this kind of stuff, but the Facebook page, my guess, is it under Crestline Economic Development?
Crestline Community Development Team.
Crestline Community Development Team. Check them out on Facebook.
Yep.
Awesome. I want to thank you both for being on the program today.
Well, thank you, Dave.
Thanks.
I say program because I'm so used to doing a program so many years ago. It's
Mhm.
hard for me to remember podcasts. I've only done probably hundreds of these anymore.
Both start with a P. I think you're fine.
Yes, I know. Well, I know. At 70, I look for, I'm just struggling to be relevant. So thank you very much. I appreciate, again, Courtney Moody and Clayton Harold from Crestline for coming over and sharing with us today. I wish you the best in all of these projects and things going to go on. And I usually say, go Bucyrus when I have the Bucyrus High School bunch on because I'm a Bucyrus grad. But in this case, I would say, go Crestline. You all have a wonderful summer and all the various things that's going on over there.
Well, thank you, Dave.
Thanks.
You're more than welcome.